I am Caleb's Aunt Nay. My biggest memory is when he was a baby. All he did was cry. I was watching him until Mandy came and got him. He was a mama's boy. All the other kids would love to come to Aunt Nay's. Not Caleb, because he wanted to spend time with his mom. Oh, Caleb, watch over all of us. And let your mom feel your arms around her every day and night. And he loves you. And he will always love you. You've got a special place in my heart.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I am the cousin of Caleb. One memory I have of Caleb is when I watched him, he used to bawl his eyes out. He did not want to stay with me. He wanted his mom so bad. And the only way to get him to come downstairs and even be happy is if we threw a house party. The morning, Ryan would start dancing, and if I had TT, Talia, and the rest of them, we would all just dance in the living room until he was happy. It was calm enough to be with us. He was a joy. He was quiet, but full of life. I regret not spending more time with him as he got older. But I'm happy he became the kid he was today.
Hello, my name is Brent. I'm a friend of Caleb's. And I met him every grade year football season. You know, I was new to the school, so was he. So me and him kind of clicked off very fast. And he was just a great dude. Like, I cared for him so much. So positive, very funny guy, overall great person. I would say my favorite memories with Caleb, it probably got to be senior year in the hallways. You know, I remember senior year in the hallways, every time he seen me and every time I see him, he'll say, BT, and then I'll say back to him, see murder. And like, he would just always have that positive energy, and you would love to just be around him because, you know, like, he would be himself, and I admire that to the fullest because he didn't care what nobody thought about him. He just was going to be himself. You know, he was a leader, and he was a role model, and he didn't mind showing the younger people what to do and what not to do in situations because he was always going to be there, and I truly care for Caleb, and I love Caleb.
My name is TJ Kathman. I first met Caleb first football practice going into 8th grade, and my favorite memory with Caleb, I can't talk about a lot of them, but my favorite memory with Caleb was when we went to my grandparents' house in St. Louis for a football camp, and we were sleeping in the kids' room, and we were like trying to fall asleep, and then we heard a loud bang. We heard something fall, and I put the flash on, and he's hiding up in the corner of the bed with his eyes like this. And then we ended up like freaking out thinking it was a ghost or something because it was a creepy room. And we went in my parents' room to get the dogs to protect us, and he took my big dog Baxter, and he told me he spooned Baxter all night, and Bax kept him safe.
My name's Reese Hinkle. I met Caleb when he first moved to Liberty Township, and my favorite memory with him was we were up late one night, probably 2, 3 in the morning, playing video games, and for some reason he just decided to invite me over. And I remember just sitting in his living room, and I remember just talking with him for hours. And then just after that, we stayed close forever. We were locked in. And from that point on, nothing ever changed.
Hello, my name is Peyton Shiver. I met Caleb my freshman year at Lakota East. We never really hung out that year until probably the summer after. But Caleb, Jack, Reese, and I, we all kind of just kicked it off. We were always together, turned into a great friend group. There's not one thing we wouldn't do for each other, and there still is.
My name is Morgan, family friend at Caleb's. My favorite memory at Caleb would have to be when we were at Ryan's graduation. And him and Tank were throwing wet paper towels at Deshaun while he was trying to take a number 2.
My name is Devin Medley. I met Van in 8th grade when he came to Lakota East from Pittsburgh. You know, we used to call him Pittsburgh C Murder Van. All type of nicknames from my guy. I've been playing football with Van since 8th grade, 9th grade, all the way up till we just graduated. There's a lot of memories that I could talk about, but I wanted to be something different than football. You know, everybody knows he was a football player. Nobody really knows what kind of kid he really was. So Van used to turn me up. My favorite memory with VanHooser was probably freshman year when we got our first job together. We worked at McDonald's. There's some little bread. It didn't matter if we had 1,000 orders. We getting yelled at, whatever. Van always brought the energy. He made working so much fun. He put a smile on my face every day. Co-workers loved him. He'd get us in trouble a few times, but he was a great guy. He always brought good vibes. He knew how to put a smile on my face, and I'll be mad. I'm like, bro, do the work, bro. He like, he'd crack a joke or something, just always lighten up the mood. Van, I miss you, bro. I love you, and I know you holding it down up there for me while I'm holding it down on here for you. So, see you again one day, brother.
And my name is Cam Habathier. I met Caleb playing football in the 8th grade, middle school. And my favorite memory with him is every year playing football in high school in the summertime and always having fun and him always being a life of the party.
Hi, my name is Nathan Rosario Santos, and I met Caleb through football in the 8th grade. One of my favorite things that we used to do together was our little handshake that we always used to do after a nice play, where we used to jump up in the air, go between the legs, and interlock arms. And that was something like small that became big to everyone else, but that was something small for us because we used to do it so much. But now that we won't be able to do it no more, that's one of the biggest pieces that I'm holding on to. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Luke LaRubio, and I met Van my junior year of high school. I transferred to Lakota East, and I remember my first day of lifting, Caleb came up to me and was like, "You're friends with TJ, bro. You're friends with Cam. You're friends with me. Like, let's turn up this year. I heard you're a beast." And I was like, "I heard you're a beast, bro. Let's go." And ever since then, man, like Van was just a great friend. He was a great teammate, and he was always there for me. Like if Van knew that was his boy, he just was one of the most loyal people you'd ever met. Like he would just always have your back, and no matter what the circumstances were. And you know, it's hard to say what my favorite memory is with Van, because Caleb was just something that he was someone that just made everything fun. Like he could make, if we were going to a party or going to a game or going wherever, he would make the car ride there more fun than what we were actually about to do. So, you know, but if I did have to share some of my favorite memories, I would say just going to Cam's house after the games and just all of us hanging out, dancing, laughing, having fun, and me and him going up to Miami, Ohio last semester and going to hang out with Cam and Bryce and all of our other friends with Megan and Sarb, and just going up there and having fun, man. Like just I'm just truly blessed for all the memories that me and him got to make, and I'm blessed that God put him in my life, and I got to have a friend like Caleb.
Hey guys, I'm Talia VanHooser, Caleb's little cousin, gang or whatever. But I don't even know what story to tell, there's so many. All the nights, him and Gert, Tank, Deshaun, whatever, come in my room, wake me up. We'd be up to like 4, 5, 6, sometimes didn't even sleep, just up, talking about our childhoods, talking about the future, how much we had planned, how big we were going to be. This was back when we were like 8. We still did the same thing years later, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I'm repping the LLC.
Hey everybody, my name is Tatiana, or better known as TT. I'm Caleb's cousin, and even though we are technically the same age, we would always fight about whether or not I was older than him. So, sorry Caleb, I'm still 3 months older. If I had to share one of my favorite memories between the two of us, it would probably be back on the Reed Ave days, when we were eating cereal one morning and Grim had made her famous homemade chicken noodle soup the day before that. And everybody knew if you came to Grim's and ate a bowl of cereal, you had to get the bowl with the straw. So he was drinking his milk out of his bowl, and he sucks up an old dried up noodle that got stuck in the bowl, and he's gagging and throwing up in the sink. And then after that, all we could do is laugh, and we laughed for so long. And let me tell you, none of us ever used those bowls again.
Hey everybody, it's Deshaun. I'm Caleb's cousin. He was more like a brother to me. We grew up all our lives together, did everything together. We got a lot of memories. I think it's best we don't discuss a lot of them, but one of my favorites is when we were younger. We used to sneak and steal the butts out the ashtray and act like we were smoking. But I love you, boy. Fly high.
Hi, my name is Alicia, and I'm Caleb's cousin. I spent most of my teenage years babysitting Mandy's 3 kids and living with them, so there's a lot of memories there. One memory that sticks out the most is Caleb's first haircut. Now, when Caleb was younger, and even when he'd come home from Cincinnati, I'd always do his hair. It was just a bonding thing for me and him. And one day, Mandy shows up at Grandma's house, and here comes Caleb walking in the door with a fresh haircut. I cried like a baby. I wasn't expecting it, but I cried mostly because he looked so handsome with his haircut, and I didn't know what to do, and it was just so unexpected. And he loved it, I loved it, and that's one thing I'll miss, him coming into Monessen to get his hair done.
Like this black man to have one of these, if you feel me.
Okay, big dog.
Guess what? Going to play ball for the free.
Hey!
Cousin Court or Dork. Me and Kay, yeah, we're cousins. But it's more than that. And it's like brother and sister in this family. Your cousins or your siblings. Grew up together, always around. So it kind of broke my heart a little bit that I had to miss his graduation, but I was able to make it out week after. We got to make a good memory playing some Pictionary. Me, him, my husband Rick, and his mom Mandy. Bro could not get a point. He kept drawing great pictures, getting everybody else points, but he wasn't getting nothing, which is saying a lot. I beat him. I was in third, and I can't draw or guess anything. I am the worst Pictionary player, so if you're trying to feel good about yourself, hit me up. I love you, KK.
My name is Dylan Robinson. I've known Caleb since he was a freshman. One of my favorite memories of him was actually pretty recently. Me, him, and Sarb and Reese were all just up all night, probably talking till 4 or 5 in the morning about what we wanted to do in life. Caleb was telling us what he wanted to accomplish at Indiana State, telling us about all his goals that he wanted to do after college. Bro really touched everybody in a lot of ways. I know he touched me. We've all miss him down here, and I just send prayers and love out to all his family.
Hi, my name is Sarb, and I met Caleb during 8th grade year when he moved here from Pittsburgh. And we'd always walk home from the bus stop, so we became friends pretty quickly. And my favorite memory with him is going to our high school graduation. We drove up there together, and it was just fun to see us go through that together.
My name is Taylor, and I met Caleb my sophomore year of high school through mutual friends. And I would say that one of my favorite memories with him is during quarantine, we would pick him up and just drive around for hours and just listen to
Hi,
music.
I'm Abby. I met Caleb our sophomore year of high school through mutual friends. And my favorite memory of him was when he convinced me to throw him a birthday party at my house after I only knew him for 2 weeks.
I know, right?